Take over, Brian.
I'm trying to maintain stability.
No,
here.
I was trying to like concentrate, but it's like
don't
Night
try
of
to
the Living
explain.
Dead.
You're just gonna make it worse. You're just
No,
gonna make it worse.
something
No,
about
it's
Mary.
like Night of the Living Dead out there tapping on the window. Hey, can we do DD?
Okay, Corey. All right.
All right.
Of course, like they told you in court, just answer yes or no.
It's very hard to do when I'm feeling
Plead the
like I
fifth.
am. No, okay, come on. Let's do it. Our next movie is There's Something About Mary, and this is the latest film from the creators. This is, what are those guys?
The Farrelly Brothers?
The Farrelly Brothers.
Yeah, the Farrelly Brothers and
The
Farrelly Brothers.
Oh,
The
never.
Alfredo Brothers, the Farrelly Brothers. They brought us Dumb and Dumber, Kingpin, and now they brought us this. No, let me do this because this needs to start right here. And now they brought us this romantic comedy. That's right, they're doing a romance now. And all I can say is that I'm not going to tell you whether we liked it or not, but as far as the romance goes, they actually pulled it off. I know that's not to say too much about the rest of the movie, and we'll give you our review on that right after we do the clips.
The hell was that?
It's a,
I wasn't.
We got a bleeder! Are you okay, Ted?
It was.
Now imagine you're one of the biggest geeks in school, but thanks to a little bit of bravery and a lot of dumb luck, the hottest girl in school asks you to the prom. Given the circumstances, that would probably be the greatest moment in your life, unless you zip your genitals up in your pants and have to go to the hospital before you even get the girl out the house. That's what happens to Ted Stroman, played by Ben Stiller, who even after 13 years, 13 embarrassing years, I might add, is still in love with this girl and wants to know where she is.
Something about Mary.
She's still a fox.
Mary's a fox. She's a fox.
When a guy who can play 36 holes and still have enough energy to take me and my brother to a ball game.
I do have to tell you that this movie, much like this show, is very, very offensive, man. What's that?
Our show is nothing compared to that movie.
Oh no, really. If we came on at a later hour, it probably would be. But this movie, man, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but this movie is set out to offend everybody and anybody. We'll go ahead and get to the first clip. Now, as I told you, after saving her little brother from getting his ass kicked, Cameron Diaz's character, Ted is asked out to the prom. And apparently, he's never been asked out on a date before at all because he assumes that she only wants him to go so he can be the designated driver.
Thanks for walking us back.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just gonna.
So
I'm gonna.
Are you going to the prom?
Huh? I don't. Yeah, I think proms
Because
are
I thought maybe we
dumb.
we could go together.
Oh, you're gonna go with like a bunch of people, or? Yeah, you want like a designated driver, right?
No. I mean, you and me. Like we could go together, the two of us.
You and me?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of my date 2 weeks ago. But everything is going good for him.
No,
he has to go and zip up his genitals in his pants.
Mom, wait.
I went.
Cover yourself.
Ow! We got a bleeder! None of this ever happened to Woogie.
Are you okay,
Never
Ted?
happened to Woogie.
Ted!
He was masturbating!
Ted, are you all right?
If you hear it carefully, there's a guy in the back. He was masturbating. It's like, this movie doesn't care who they offend. That was a retarded guy. They don't care who you laugh at in this movie, man. And Tony, when we went to see it, Tony was just sitting there laughing like nothing was wrong. Tony was the first one to laugh. Retard. Oh, that's knee slapping fun right there. No.
That's humor?
All right, so it's 13 years later after zipping up his crotch in his pants. He's so embarrassed that he never talks to the girl again. However, with the advice of his best friend, played by Chris Elliott, he says, hire a private detective to go and get the guy. And he doesn't know if that's a very good idea, though.
Get the girl.
You know what you should do is like hire a private investigator, you know, to find her, follow her around. She won't know anything.
No way. That's way too creepy. Besides, she's probably married with a couple of kids by now. Girls like Mary, they don't stay single.
Let me ask you something.
Well, he does it anyway in The Private Eye, played by Matt Dillon, brings back some very discouraging news.
Big bone? No, not at all. No. I guess she packed on a few pounds over the years.
Oh yeah, so she's a little chubby.
Well, I'd say about a deuce and a half. Not bad.
Oh, my, a deuce and a half.
Let me just put it this way. You ever seen Joel's mom?
Kids, and you're bound to put on a few pounds.
Oh, so she's married?
No, she's never been. That's the good news.
Huh?
Yeah. 4 kids, 3 different guys, but no rock. Tough to keep up with in a wheelchair, I bet.
Oh, she's in a wheelchair? Mary's in a wheelchair?
Well, it turns out that
He's lying.
Mary is not that bad. She's the same gorgeous girl she was back in high school. This guy's angle is that he just wants to get with her himself. And he starts using his private eye skills to find out more about her so that he'll have something to relate to her and make her attracted to him.
Why didn't you just tell her the truth?
I don't know. I guess it just seems that women today are more impressed by the almighty buck than some schmo who spent the last 17 years scraping by on Peace Corps wages.
Jesus, Pat. If she's as special as you say, she's going to want to hear about the things you did. You could tell her about the irrigation ditches you dug in Sudan, the orphan babies who cried in your arms in Romania, the hope you gave Freddie the leper in Calcutta.
I'll be honest with you. I get a high from helping all God's creatures.
Now,
Hardy ha ha ha.
this movie, everybody's good. Everybody's very good. Everybody's very funny. The show stealer, though, has got to be. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
You mean the gag that everybody's gonna be talking about
Yeah.
the rest of the year?
Yeah. It's the dog, man.
The dog?
Oh.
What are
Yeah.
you talking
What?
about?
Oh, I thought you were
That
talking
little
about something
fake
else.
dog?
Come on, man.
I hate that. I hated that stuff.
I liked it. In fact, I liked it enough to give it its own dog montage. Dog action montage. Hey, if y'all don't like it,
This is the part I hated the most.
well, I'm sorry. You can
Thought
get
it was
out.
all
Hey,
right.
Martin, if you don't like it, you can walk out of here. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, okay. Wait. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, you hated it. Fine. You got your right to your opinion. But I'm gonna show this montage anyway.
Buffer. Buffer, come on, boy.
Would you like a little clam?
That's Tony's dog.
No, thank you. I'd love a bunt cake if you have one.
That's Corey's mom.
Like it?
3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's good.
Help! Somebody call Zorro! Pedal! It's the master pedal. Damn, that dog need to be running around with Zorro, man. Got his own little mask on.
Ow.
Damn, the hell with that Taco Bell dog. Anyway, let me just go ahead and say that this movie is very sick, very offensive, but
It doesn't
very.
look that way from
but
the
no,
trailer.
it's very funny though, man. This movie is hilarious. One of the best comedies to come out I've seen in a long time, at least this year.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I thought that was.
Who's back there?
What?
Who's back
Who's
there?
that guy?
That's Joel back. What do you think is back here, man? Joel is doing that.
Sounded so real.
The movie, there's some gags that are just gonna make you, if it doesn't make you offended, it's just gonna gross you out. But what I liked about it is that on the surface, yeah, sure, it's a gross out movie, but underneath, it retains the romance that it needs to succeed. And as cartoonish as these characters were, I really felt for some of them, especially Ben Stiller's character. Go ahead. Somebody. Oh.
Oh,
Never mind.
Never mind.
All right, go ahead.
No, you go.
All right. Well, I'll say yes. This movie definitely crossed the line in many areas, which is what I loved about it, which was great. It actually had the balls to do that. Cameron Diaz, though.
No pun intended, by the way, Tony, right?
Excuse me?
No pun intended by the balls, joke, right?
No. Not at all. Cameron Diaz, though, actually, when you're watching this movie, they pretty much make her to be the desirable person she is. And as far as all these other characters go, oh man, everyone did a great job. I mean, Ben Stiller. I love Ben Stiller, and he is perfect for this movie. I'm glad they chose him to do this role because he is just, you can't help but laugh at him the whole time. I mean, besides, I can just say this, okay? Bring like some adults that know it's a comedy. Do not bring your kids.
Okay, with that, let's go on to
Yeah.
Martin's review.
Oh yeah, we are almost out of time.
Yeah.
I want to say that I thought there were lots of parts in this movie that were very funny, but I didn't find the movie itself to be all that funny. I thought there were a lot of gaps where it wasn't that funny, or the story broke down, or that they were just going for a gag and it didn't really advance the story. Like the whole part with Ben Stiller, all when he was traveling to Florida, with him getting arrested with the serial killer and the Rocket Man guy. None of that was really funny. It was just sort of just in there to fill space. They don't show Keith David in any of these clips, and he was the funniest guy in the whole movie.
Yeah,
he was hilarious.
See, Keith David, he was in Funny Bones, and he was opposite.
He's in Men at Work
and Mouse Hunt.
He's the voice of Spawn.
Yeah.
And the thing.
Let's take some time for Nicole. Nicole,
Did Nicole see it?
Yeah,
I'm
Nicole
sorry.
saw
Okay.
it. Nicole,
Come in,
come
Nicole.
on.
No, I mean, to me, I was a little disappointed because I like Kingpin better. I thought it flowed better. But I mean, this has a lot of funny stuff in it.
Nicole?
I thought it was one of the wackiest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wacky.
It was so wacky. That's my word of the week. But it was... That's true. That's true. No, but it was really funny. I had a great time the whole time. And the gags going down in his car, I thought that was so funny. I cracked up the entire time. It was horribly offensive, but it was hilarious at the same time.
The fake dog didn't
I
get
liked
old to
it.
any of y'all?
Oh my God, I
No,
loved
that
the
was the
dog.
best part to me, man.
I loved Puppy.
And let me say, Tony is right. Please, there were a lot of kids in there. It made me feel uncomfortable to have them sitting next to me, seeing some of these gags that go on in this movie. This is not, they pushed the limit, and this is not a kid's movie whatsoever.
Not at all.
So be a responsible adult. Don't take your kids there.
What's it rated? It's rated R?
Yeah, it's right. Oh, yeah. It was rated. No, it was rated PG-13.
Oh, really? Wow.
No, I'm kidding. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No. So
The things you can get away with today.
these days, I tell you, man. So
Really?
World's changing, boy.
Really, despite how I feel about it, you got to see it because there's a gag that everybody's going to be talking about for the rest of the year.
yeah, it is.